Hey guys, what's up? Firex here. So today I wanted to start off a new series, a series about the forest. So if you haven't heard what the forest is, it's a survival game that came out a couple years ago, and it's been in development. This is not the final game, as you can see down at the bottom of the screen, right-hand side of the screen. It's in alpha stage. So what I appreciate about this, the developers, is that you can see the amount of days, the amount of time left before they put out a new patch. So you can really see that they're adding regularly new content to the game. So they're really behind the game, which is to me a pretty good thing. So basically, this series is going to be about exploring, getting started, and everything like that. Quick disclaimer though, there might be some spoilers if you don't want to see those. Maybe this isn't the video for you. I mean, there aren't going to be any major spoilers because you end up finding out the basic storyline really quickly in the game, in the beginning of the game. But if you don't want to if you just want to start off a brand new game and be completely clueless of what's happening, which I mean that can kind of be comprehensible, then I suggest you click away now. Okay, with that said, so basically, as I said, is a survival game where when you start, you start off in a plane and you crash on this island. So what your goal basically is to survive, but there's a small catch to the story. It's not just surviving in the wilderness, but you very quickly find out that you are not alone on this island. You are surrounded by basically these monsters, but they're kind of like zombies, but they're not zombies. They're human beings that are actually cannibals, a basic cannibalistic tribe. So the thing about this game is that the AI is very well developed, where first of all there's a finite amount of cannibals on the island, so you can technically kill them all, though it's not that easy to do. Second of all, they're not clueless people. When you first bump into them, they're not immediately gonna start attacking you or anything like that. Generally they'll pile up around you, start observing you, seeing how you're going to act, and things like that. So they don't always attack you. Furthermore, if you show yourself to be intimidating, then they might back off, or if you have like a tribal leader, then they might start attacking you. So it really depends. It's a realistic scenario where, depending on how you act, the AI will approach you and interact with you quite differently. So it's technically possible to play hours of this game without ever crossing a cannibal, though it's very, very unlikely, but technically it's possible. So basically today I wanted to start off, and I'm going to try and post videos on a regular basis, at least once a week, about this series, and there'll be other videos that I'll be posting regularly, other content, other different types of games. But today what really I'm going to try and do is start off the game and create a small series of it. Okay, so we'll start off in normal mode, and here it's loading. You'll see we start off in a plane, and okay, here we go. Nice plane. I like the tech. That is some multimedia right there. If you guys have ever taken a plane flight or a flight in an old style plane without these TVs, it was not at all the same type of flight, especially long 7, 8, 9 hour flights. It's just kind of chaotic. We have a nice meal, and we can see outside with the clouds moving, and to our right we have our son, who is called Timmy, and he seems to be nicely sleeping, though I doubt for long. So let's see what we have here. a survival book, and this survival book is basically the Bible in this game.
We are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Shit.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
And that ended badly. Okay. And there, as I said, pretty creepy. And give me back my son. Come back, Timmy. Okay, and here we go. So one thing to note as well is when you spawn in this game, if you start a new game, the plane will spawn in a completely different part of the map. So it's not a procedurally generated map, it is a fixed map, but yeah, it's never the same place. So let's pick some stuff up. Some booze, gonna party, get some food in us, plane manifest, just go around. Some meds, those will come in handy a little later on. Some soda as well. Okay, so basically what I wanted to explain is, well, the HUD is very, very simple, as you can see. You basically have your stomach, which is your food counter, that little drop of water, which of course is your thirst, the red bar, I think you can guess, is your health, and then on the right is your energy level. So your energy level is a little bit, well, it's quite interesting. So basically you have energy that will drain over time, so the more you do actions, the more your overall energy will drain. So the dark blue bar on the very right is your total energy capacity, and it represents the maximum amount of energy that you can have. And the slightly lighter blue bar on the right, but not fully right, is your actual energy. So every time you do an action, such as run or even give a swing, you can see as I'm swinging, the bar is going down. And it will replenish to the maximum of its capacity, which is represented again by the blue bar. Okay, so let's drop out. Ooh, oh. Looks like we just spawned right near a camp. Okay then. We'll break some suitcases. Suitcases. A tennis ball. Throw it off this. Can I catch it? Oh, caught in midair. No? No, I didn't. Okay, let's break a couple more suitcases. Tennis ball, let's throw that here. This actually does not look like a bad place to start building a base because we have good visibility. The only thing that's a little bit bothersome is that it's right next to a base. So, I mean, it means they'll spawn often. It's not necessarily that good. Let's get a few leaves. Okay, so now let's see. So by pressing B, I'm going to open up this Timmy's survival book, and you see the basics for surviving. So it says to build a fire and also to build a shelter. I'm going to skip building this basic shelter, which is good if you're... Actually, you know what? Let's still build it. We'll build a small shelter. Let's see if there's not a smaller one. Yeah, this is probably even better. Yeah, let's build this. This is really going to be a temporary shelter. So basically, shelters in the game allow you to save your progress. Alright, let's not build too close to the cannibals' camp. Alright, so here I've placed down the blueprints of the thing I'm about to build. So now I have to collect the different materials that are required, that you can see at the bottom of the screen, to complete this structure. So right now I don't have anything. Let's go gather some resources. Get some rocks. Ooh, lizard, come back. Can I get you? Damn it. Nope. Ah, he is just trolling me. Fuck. What the hell is he doing? Oh my god. Oh, you little... Okay, I gotta get him now. I cannot let him go. Come on. Ah, there we go. That little fucker really got me going. Alright, and I now have a lizard head. And I have no need for that, so let's just drop it. Get some leaves, because we need leaves for that base. Some sticks. So, maybe we'll come across some cannibals. We'll see. Okay, so here we've come across a plant, and I'm not sure if it's edible. Some of them are actually poisonous, though I don't think this one is. Maybe I'm mistaken. We'll find out shortly. No, it's edible. Okay, though I don't need that much food. And I'm full on rocks. Okay. Ugh, I can't find any sticks. Here's one. Another, but normally you have plants that... Oh, different types of like bushes or things like that you can break down that'll give you some sticks, but no luck. And so as I was saying earlier on, so the energy bar on the right is completely depleted, so I can't run anymore. Okay. Some more food. And those were poisonous. And now I know. Because knowledge is power. Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna need some leaves. Some more leaves. Ooh, a stick. I like sticks. Especially from that base. Okay, so to pop up your inventory, what you need to do... Ooh, a mushroom. And that one was poisonous as well. Alright. So to bring up your inventory, like in many games, you press I, but I really appreciate the way that they created the inventory. It's a nice little stack on a tarp, and you have all of the different things that you've collected. So here's the pop bottles, some snacks, all the sticks I have, the skin, etc. So as you move on in the game, you'll gather more and more resources, and so your inventory will get bigger and bigger. Okay, so let's continue building our base before it gets night out. Ooh, I don't know if you saw that one, but there was a cannibal over there. So now that I have all the resources, I just basically need to press E and it'll drop the resources into this small little wooden and leaf tent. Alright, I'm gonna need more resources to finish that. So I don't know if I mentioned earlier on that, but what's good about a base is basically you can save your game. So right now I can't save at all until I get this base completed. But on top of that, you can also spend the night in the base. So basically you'll be able to skip time, basically. Another lizard, but that's not what I need. What I really need is some leaves. Get some more leaves. And some sticks, which apparently are non-existent. Is this a stick? One stick. No, oh, that's a spear. Okay. Good. I'll come back for those suitcases a little later on. Right now I really want to concentrate on building that base. I'm still amazed at how the lack of stick plants there are. Woo, 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 woo. No, I do not want to fall. Oh, but if I... Okay, yeah, that's maybe a good idea. I don't know. These effigies things, you can break them, and then they'll give you some resources. Let's break one. We have a whole bunch of stuff. Break another. Get some bunch more stuff. And one last one should do it. Yeah. So you can see at the bottom left hand portion of the screen, you see the resources that you need to gather for the current things that you are building. Let's finish this base, and there we go. Alright, so now that I have a base, I'm going to stop this episode here, and I'll continue on, and I think next time we'll build a bigger base, because you can build bigger bases, you can build lodge, you can even build custom bases, and we'll start with the basics of survival, so getting some food, some water, some other stuff. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.